should be able to. You're following me on Twitter, so you should see my tweet.
Yeah. Yes. Um. Let me go to Twitter. Um. Hi, I guess. Hi, my name is Geeky and I'm DMing for tonight. Um, a Neverland story. I have my players here for tonight. Would everybody like to introduce themselves?
I'll start first, and you're nervous and everything, and I'll just get it over with. I'm Kaiji Kojin. I'm playing Rooster, a Lost Boy rogue, at level 6. So yeah, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
I
Oh, sorry. No, you go.
Discord on this stream.
I am back with my fire dice and my fairy dice.
Oh, we forgot. Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we started the stream, so we're doing introductions right now. So
yes.
whoever wants to go next, we'll edit all this in post.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I feel like I derailed everybody there.
All right. Well, hi. I'm playing Kine, a pyromancy sorcerer-based fairy.
So another pyromaniac.
Basically.
I mean, fires on islands are always great fun because where can you run?
Into the sea.
Kine is very careful with his fire. He absorbed it into himself to try to save people, so he wields it carefully.
Mm. Also, glad to finally know how to pronounce that.
I was thinking Cine, like cinder.
No, it's Kine, which in Scottish lore actually means born of fire.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to put thought into my names.
Always.
Always.
And then Andy.
Okay.
I think was left.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy and Leek.
I already introduced Andy.
Okay, sorry.
Who's next then?
I'll go. I am Lesk of the Dast, and I am a gnomish artificer, which I've never played before. And and he is 6th level, and I don't know. I guess that's the last about him. I mean, he's a what do you call it? A wood gnome? Oh, forest gnome. That's it. Yeah.
I didn't even realize there were gnomes in Nevermore.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I imagine that almost all of them are imports. I hope. There's lots of visitors to this place.
I hope.
Also,
almost
if
all
we have
illegal aliens. So yeah.
Yeah. Also, if we have brownies here and like pixies and fairies, we definitely have gnomes. They're part of the fae.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, hey, another person playing a gnome artificer. I love that combination.
Well, that's good.
I have 2 that I'm exploring myself.
I mean, I have to admit, I didn't know that, and I wish I'd asked you last week because I would have chose something else that I known. But great.
No, I think it's good. I think it's good that you like. I'm not playing a gnome artificer in this game. It's my Tuesday game.
Okay.
Which, yeah.
Yep, it's a fantastic gnome.
Yeah, I made a sort of a rogue that is a spell rogue type. Hideous laughter, disguise self, and a couple cantrips that I can use too.
Whereas Andy just straight up punches things.
Yes.
Occasionally he'll use his sword.
Okay. I'm gonna need someone to roll me a d20 at the start. Just roll me a straight d20.
Okay, I'll roll one. Where's my dice?
What did you get?
Give me 1 second here. I'm looking for the. I'm on my stupid Beyond 20. I don't see where to roll.
Are you on D&D Beyond?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll normal. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I should be in the campaign, shouldn't I?
Yes, I could see.
Yeah.
Because it's just a straight d20 and you see what you rolled for this one.
There we go. I am having a really bad time here trying to find. Oh, there it is. It's in the bottom freaking right. Bottom left.
Okay.
So, to everyone, roll. I got a 4.
4. Okay. So you kind of wake up in consciousness in the forest.
Oh, lovely.
With I'm gonna say this. Do you guys know each other, or do you guys don't know each other at all?
I
Well,
know that I'm
I
a fan
definitely wrote.
follower.
I definitely know Rooster.
Mm-hmm.
So you know Rooster. So
I definitely know Rooster, and I might know Kinnaid, just because Andy. Spoiler warning: Andy has made a deal with the fairies in the past.
Mm.
Um,
Pretty sure I haven't came out of my lab in 50 years.
Kinnaid didn't have a lot of interactions with anybody outside of the family that he lived with. But once that burned down, he spent a little time with the rest of the fairies, and now he's just kind of out and about. So it's kind of unlikely.
Funny way to
Okay,
use the word.
in that case, I know. In that case, I know Rooster and no one else.
Okay.
So Rooster,
uh,
you come into consciousness, and I would assume you get up from the floor you're laying down in, the grass you're laying down in.
Right. I'll get up and look around and just kind of scratch my head about what's going on. Is it light or dark out?
It's so since Neverland has weird timing, so I would say about like a little bit dark, like a past 7-ish in our world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit dark. Um, um, would you do you have any light source at all that you may have in your character or no?
Let me see. I do have a hooded lantern.
Okay. Um, I would say would I would say do a perception check
Okay.
because it's dark out.
All right. Mm-hmm. And that would be perception. 13 or 4.
4.
Yep.
Okay. You do not see anybody you recognize at the moment.
Okay.
What do you do?
Give me a second here.
Okay. While you do that, I'll go to it.
I needed to plug in my headphone for a minute.
Okay.
What do I see around me when I get up? I don't want to hop up. I'm just gonna lay in the grass with my arms behind my head and just pretend I'm supposed to be there and just kind of open my eyes a little bit and look around.
You see, like, the shadows of the trees. Um, it's you see the moon.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty this time of day. Um, this time of night, to
Yeah.
be honest. Um, it's it's like you know this forest. You've been here.
Yeah.
So this has a familiarity of home in a
Okay.
certain way. When you're far away from the Lost Boys.
Right.
So it's very homey too. It feels like home, and
Okay.
it's a basic forest, tall trees,
Right.
grass, flowers. Yeah,
Well, the first thing that I'm
basic.
gonna do, if I don't see anything out of the ordinary around me, I'm gonna just go ahead and get up and stretch, and I want to climb up the nearest tree to kind of get my bearings as to where I am, so I can just start heading back to the Lost Boys' house.
Okay,
Because I'm assuming if I'm living in Neverland, this sort of thing is a stuff that happens all the time.
you have a feeling that it's a common occurrence.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I woke up somewhere I didn't fall asleep at. I wanted to try to stealth up the tree. I rolled a 10 on that, so.
Ooh, okay. You do make some noise, but you're able to go up the tree.
um, could you turn your mic sensitivity down a little bit, Geeky? You're kind of getting a double echo going on.
That's not me though. That's another.
Oh, that's actually Azora's picking that up.
Yeah, I'm like that's not me. My mic is fine.
Okay.
Let's does that help?
Hello.
Yeah,
That
that
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
okay, sorry about that. I just had my stuff too loud.
Not a problem. I was just
Um.
trying to hear everyone. I was just like, what's going on? All right, so yeah, I loudly break branches and scurry up this tree trying to get my bearings and completely let everyone know within a mile radius of my presence, right?
Oh yeah. And at that moment, Andy, you wake up
All right.
because there's a loud noise.
Okay. I sit up and I turn in the direction that I think the noise is coming from.
Do
What do I
me
see?
do me a perception check with advantage because
Okie doke.
Rooster is out in the open. He didn't hide very well.
Mm-hmm. Perception. Advantage. That is a 12.
Oh, you see Rooster in a really bad hiding spot. Like it's really bad. Like you could see him from like where you're standing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
do you do?
I look around to see what he is hiding from.
Rooster, where are you hiding from?
I'm I'm just up the tree looking to see where I'm at. I'm trying to get my bearings and just trying to be stealthy about it. I'm not really trying to hide from anything, just hiding from potential adversaries that might be lurking in the bushes. I always got to be prepared for something to jump out and try to eat you.
So, Andy, he's you know Rooster. You know how intense he could be in moments.
Azor, can you turn it down a little bit more? You're still picking up, Geeky.
You got
Yeah.
it.
Thank
You
you.
know what? You know what I think I can do is go over into Discord, and I think, yeah, I can just turn down the. I'll just turn down the user volume on all of you a little lower.
Okay.
I can't turn down my own user volume, but I can turn down all of you. Let's see if that helps.
Okay. Also, you could, if you were to do like a headset and microphone, that should help with the.
I can do that. I have some really nice headphones upstairs that are Bluetooth. I never use them. I'll definitely do that for next time. That way I
Okay.
can turn you guys up as loud as
Yeah,
necessary.
definitely.
Very
Thank you. I
cool.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what going now, Geeky?
Um. So Andy, you know Rooster can be a little bit more intense sometimes, especially when he thinks he's 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 gonna gonna be attacked by something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or he's
Your personal history. You know that Rooster lost his hand to Hook.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he stole Hook's own hook and put it on his own as a way to just kind of stick it to him. So he's a little bit
Mm-hmm.
paranoid whenever he wakes up and finds himself in weird locations.
Yeah.
Yep. In that case, I would like to do a quick perception check to see if there's anything around us that is dangerous.
Okay. Roll it.
So, at normal?
Yeah, normal. Normal.
Okay.
With your bonuses, of course, but just a normal person.
That is an 18.
Okay. With an 18, you see, I keep forgetting Alex's. Alex's. It's hard for me to say, guys. It's hard. Names are hard. You see a fairy, and you see a dwarf. You don't know how they got there, and you don't know if they're a threat or not.
Okay. Andy is going to get up and walk over to the tree and knock his fist on the side of it and say, "Oi, Drama King, we've got company."
All right. Did I I'll look down and just kind of nod um in agreement and just kind of slide down. Do you know if I got an idea on where we are on the island from my little tree climbing expedition?
Okay, so you're trying to climb down.
Yeah, I was gonna slide down after she says that we got company, but I was asking if when I was up there, did I get a good idea where we are in the forest?
Do me a intelligence
Okay, would that be
check.
investigation or just straight intelligence?
I would say intelligence because you're trying to remember
Okay,
because you know the area. You're trying to
right.
remember what this. And
I
since
got
you've
a
been here
12.
before, I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay, so I got a 12 and a 8. Yeah, so I got a 12.
Okay. You kind of get the idea, but you don't know exactly where you are.
Okay,
Um, you're not super far away from the lost boys,
mm-hmm,
but it will take some travel to get there.
okay. All right, so I'll slide down and I'll ask, hey, what did you find? Just kind of still looking around and making sure nothing is coming after us.
Andy just hooks a thumb at the the fairy and the dwarf, and says, like I said, company.
All right.
Okay. So the rest of you guys that are asleep finally wake up in an unknown location. What do you guys do?
Do I need to roll a d20?
No.
All right.
Mm.
In that case, Kine kind of stirs and then floats up into the air, rubbing his eyes. Oh, I don't remember drinking last night.
Mm. I don't remember sleeping by trees.
Kine kind of snaps his fingers, and 4 little, like, fireballs appear rotating around him. Who are you?
What do you guys say? The rest of you guys.
I'm gonna punch my chest and just let out a massive rooster crow, you know, just cock-a-doodle-doo. Like, I'm Rooster. Just as loud as everything. Everybody heard me right there.
Do me a performance check.
All right, I have a +7 to performance.
Okay.
I want it to be known that as he's doing this, Andy is face palming at his antics.
So that would be a 10. I rolled a 3.
Okay. You hear the worst, well, kind of good cry, but it does not impress you. It does not frighten you.
Okay.
That's a fake rooster cry. It's real.
Kine just kind of, like, watches Rooster for a second and then offers a very sarcastic golf clap.
Andy, Andy, who is just facepalm, says, "Great going, genius. You know you're not supposed to actually give out your name in front of one of these guys," and motions towards Kinnaid.
What, chicken?
I just kind of shrug and said, they asked. I answered. It's, you know, you gotta be polite. That's what Wendy says.
Kine kind of holds up his hand and he's like, all right, first of all, I don't for a second believe that his name's actually Rooster. Second of all, I didn't ask him to give me his name. I asked him who he was. So actually, you're fine.
I am who I said I was. I am Rooster.
I'm sure you are.
Oh, God.
Rooster is fine.
Okay. Azora, what
Andy, his
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Azora, what do you do when they're talking about going back and forward? Are you
I'm
just
sorry.
watching this?
They're talking about going back and forward?
They're going back and forward about the names.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
With our discussion, what are you doing while we're with our discussion?
Yeah, what are you doing? Yes.
Well, after watching them for a couple of minutes, yeah. This is why I spent the last 50 years building a mirror. This is why I don't like people. I'm pretty sure your name is Chicken. And what was your name?
Money says duck.
Andy's eyebrows furrow together at that specific question, and he says, "You can call me Andy."
Ah, well, that's a sensible name anyway. And
smart one.
Could you remind me again, why were we sleeping here? Something happened last night I was unaware of?
These are Lost Boys. I don't think they're going to know any better than we are.
While you guys are talking, I just want to say Rooster is on the ground with his shoes off, and he's cleaning his toenail with one of his daggers.
Well, better that than his teeth, I suppose.
And he's just gonna say, happens all the time. You go to sleep one place, you wake up in another, and I'm just gonna shrug it off.
I don't believe that's true, even in Neverland.
Kine sort of lies on his side, crosses his legs, and rests a hand on his chin. And I should point out, he's still floating when he does this. But he's like,
Neverland's just like this. You get used to it.
look,
Well,
it's not
as I
ever
said, I have to
before. I spent many long, happy years in the same house and never once woke up in a different place than when I went to sleep.
There you go. This one's sensible.
While you guys are talking, you hear a voice. Gravelly, angry.
Oh, Andy rolled an 18. Cool. I like D&D Beyond.
And they're stomping, like angry stomping. You can't quite hear the voice yet, but they don't the way that they sound from far away, they don't sound happy.
Oh dear. Kine will snap his fingers again, and the dancing lights around him fade away.
What do you guys do?
All right.
You know what? I think that Kine is going to turn invisible.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but do you have to roll to be invisible, or does the
No, you just
side?
You still have to like roll stealth and stuff, but when you cast the invisibility spell, you do become invisible. And since Kine flies, well, their odds of actually seeing if I did low.
Geeky, I missed almost the entirety of what you said.
Okay, so as you guys are talking, you kind of hear footsteps, more like stomping, and angry voices talking, but you don't recognize the voice yet. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna draw a dagger, look at Andy, and say, pirates.
Okay, I caught the tail end of that.
You hear stomping and loud voices. They're coming from a different area. We don't know who they are or what they are. We just know that they're angry, they're loud, they're stomping, and they're approaching. Rooster thinks they're pirates.
Ooh. Well, I'm pretty small. I feel comfortable jumping in a bush and hiding.
Could I roll an investigation to see if I can recognize if they're pirates or who they are?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Eight. Beyond 20 is not liking my roll.
Okay, so to add some humor to this, you think it's the Lost Boys. You think they're doing a chant.
Oh. I think they're doing a chant or
A chant, like a Lost Boys chant.
Oh, okay. Like one of the marching songs of theirs.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to be like really excited then and be like and just start trying to rush over towards them.
You see Rooster rushing towards the noise.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Andy is going to hear voiced in his ear, "Listen, I know you don't exactly trust me, but I am on your side here, mostly. So I'm going to go try to help him out." And then you feel like a rush of air and warmth as the invisible Fae goes flying off after Rooster.
Children.
How far away are you at this point, Rooster?
I would
Not that
be
far.
I would be just a couple steps forward. Like if we're in a clearing and there's like bushes and stuff that we can't see where these voices are coming from, I'm at that threshold right before I break through the bush when all this is going on.
God knows I want to break free.
Okay. So, as you're doing that, Alex, can you roll me investigation to see if you could find to see if you could like see if where Rooster is doing or what's going to do?
Well, I mean, he's running off, so at this point, I'm
Yes.
just kind of following him.
Yeah, you're following him. So I want you to roll investigation to try and keep track of him. Try.
All right, fair enough. He's a lot bigger than me, so hopefully it'll be easy.
What did you get?
A 13.
A 13. So, Rooster, are you stuffing or are you just straight running?
Hey, I'm back. The call completely cut out for me for a while, so.
Quick recap. What do you remember last? I'll give you a quick recap.
Yeah.
I remember last, Geeky was trying to say that we heard a voice but didn't recognize what it was.
Okay, so I went to investigate thinking they were pirates and was ready to attack. I rolled low and I thought that they were Lost Boys doing a marching song. So, me being Rooster and totally excited to see my friends, am now rushing towards them at full speed. I'm about to break through the crossing where there's a whole bunch of bushes so you can't see where they are. We're in like a clearing. So I'm about to break that brush boundary, and Sine is on her way racing after me to assist with whatever happens. And she told you
I
that,
thought
what's up?
Kine was a boy.
You thought
Yeah.
correctly.
She, yeah, he. I'm sorry, there's so many characters to try to remember. So, um, Kine was rushing after. Kine was rushing after me, so and told you not to worry about or that. Well, you can repeat what you said, Eureka. Kine.
Andy heard Kine whisper in his ear that,
Mm-hmm.
"Look, I know you don't trust us, but I am marginally on your side here, so I'm gonna go after him and make sure he doesn't kill himself." And then there was a rush of air and warmth as Kine flew off invisibly after him.
All right.
So as you roll 13, you could see Rooster a little bit. He's like doing a little sprint while trying to find whatever it is he's trying to find.
Luckily, I don't have to fight my way through the underbrush since I just sort of fly, so I will zip on over there and kind of follow invisibly along behind him.
Zora, what are you doing?
As I saw two of them going ahead and go off into the distance, I said, "Children," and reluctantly went off around behind the second.
The what?
But
Andy.
I reluctantly went off around behind. Sorry, I'm still shaky on the names. Let's bring him up again. Behind. Dang it, the names aren't up. Behind Megadisu.
Andy.
So you're behind Mega right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Probably
gonna
like
just for now. What I'm gonna do in the game and with our Discord names, I'm gonna just change the nicknames to the player names to help everyone. Okay.
Gotcha.
So Andy, you see a dwarf hiding behind you.
I thought it was a gnome.
Gnome or dwarf?
Me? No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It could almost be mistaken, for one. No beard, but for a gnome, a little bigger. And as an artificer, there's a fair amount of armor. So
a gnome hiding behind you. What do you do?
Andy just turns and looks down at the dude and just has a look on his face like, what are you doing? And then he's going to sort of grumble a bit and not running exactly, but not at a leisurely pace either. He's gonna march off in the direction that Rooster went because Rooster's fucking annoying sometimes, but he is a fellow Lost Boy, so can't let him die.
Thank you.
So Rooster and tell me if I'm saying this wrong.
Kine.
The Rooster and Kine, since you're a little bit ahead than anybody. Rooster, I think by this time you will be kind of halfway done with the brush. Do me a perception check.
All right.
Would you have a light source with you?
It would be in my equipment, but I wouldn't think I would be using it right now.
Okay, so it's with disadvantage.
It's with disadvantage? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna really suck. Well, see, my wisdom is kind of low because he's kind of stupid. So he gets a -1 anyways.
I never would have guessed.
So you're so excited.
I got a 4. I got a 4 for my perception.
So you're so excited to see your fellow friends that you keep going faster.
Yep.
Kinnaid, Rooster has been picking up speed.
Kine will match the speed because he doesn't have to deal with the fighting his way through the bushes and stuff. He can just kind of go. So he's like the invisible angel on Rooster's shoulder, metaphorically speaking.
Awesome.
Do me an investigation check to see if you could keep up with Rooster.
Well, I mean, I've got a flying speed equal to his speed, so I think I could.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. Thanks. So by the time Rooster and Kinnaid, okay, get close enough to see what's going on. Kinnaid, you clearly see that these are not Lost Boys.
Oh.
These are Captain Hook and Smee. fighting?
Trouble on the home front.
Captain Hook and who fighting?
Smee.
It's his first officer.
Bob
Yes.
Hoskins.
Right.
Yeah.
His right hand man.
Yeah. Ooh, we should watch Hook sometime too. That would be really good.
Yeah.
Robin
Yeah.
Williams as Peter Pan.
Not a great movie, but great performance.
It was the
Kane
90s.
will reach out with an invisible hand and try to grab the edge of Rooster's shirt in order to stop him.
Yeah, it's like, let's see where this is going.
Rooster, do you fight back with the invisible force?
No, I'm used to fairies and all weird shit in Neverland, and I figure if something's tugging at me and not attacking me, they probably are trying to. Actually, here, how about I do just a wisdom save to see if I stop or not.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, because I am kind of dumb. So let's just let the dice decide. Holy shit.
What?
Please tell me it's not a 1.
It's a 1.
Oh, God damn it, Rooster!
Okay, so you do fight back.
Yes.
Tell
In
me.
that case,
I just jerk myself. I just jerk away, thinking it's like a branch or something that my gear got caught on.
I think that in that case, this would be a grapple
Strength.
check. This would be a grapple check.
Strength or grapple, whichever.
Okay.
Because you're contesting with each other.
Yes.
So I want you guys to do opposing strength checks.
Okay.
Technically speaking, I believe he can choose to use either athletics or acrobatics for this.
Okay. That's also true.
All right, I'll do my acrobatics.
My result is 13.
And my result is 13.
Okay.
In that case, I fail the grapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Canade, he kind of loosens your grasp. You lose him. He's off from your grasp. Rooster, what are you doing?
So I still don't know that these are the pirates though, and so
Yeah,
I'm running full speed ahead. I don't even know Kine's there, and what I'd like to do is try to roll a what is it? Not stealth. Yeah, let me roll the stealth because as soon as I break through and I recognize it's Hook, I want to like immediately hide and freeze.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that,
Yep.
I'm going with Andy and with Les for a moment.
I got a 22 on that roll.
Oh God. So you're hidden for the time being.
Okay. As soon as I break through, I'm like, oh shit.
Les and Andy, you're still trying to catch up with Rooster and Kane.
Yes. Well, I don't know if our gnome friend is following, or
I'm
if
around basically behind the winged one.
You mean Kane?
Kane?
Yeah. Oh, it's the only one who has a flying speed that I know of.
It is true.
So you're running or are you walking, Les?
Well, he doesn't want anybody to joke about it, but because he's that short and he's wearing that kind of armor, it's more like a quick waddle, but don't make fun of it.
Kine would never.
So you're slowly. Does this half your movement is your armor?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't really have a mechanical effect. He has the full movement of. Let me see on here. Where is it? It's 30 feet.
Really, I thought gnomes have 25.
Can
It's a D&D Beyond puts it at 30 feet, and that's with I believe splint mail. Well, it comes out at 30 feet at any rate. I don't see what scale mail. But I hear you. Yeah, I thought it was 25 as well. Maybe it's just because he's an artificer. Or it's maybe one of the feats I took or something. Why don't we assume it's 25 feet for now, and that D&D Beyond screwed it up.
Can they what's your speed?
We'll assume it's 25 feet.
Kenny's speed is 15 feet walking, 30 feet flying.
Okay.
And Andy is at 30 feet walking, just for reference.
Yep, same here
So,
for mine.
30 feet less is 30 feet. 25. Kinade is. Let me write this down. I'm gonna need to write this down.
That's how you know it's serious. The GM writes it down.
When I was at WasabiCon, there was this booth that this guy made a bunch of really high quality dice bags and little wooden boxes to contain the gemstone and metal quality dice that you don't want to have bouncing around and cracking against each other. And one of the picture, or he had like these framed pictures and stuff that were really awesome. One of the sayings is, you know it's serious when the DM smiles.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm smiling so big right now, like.
My dice. I have a dice tray. It's actually the one I'm using right here. It's the Elder Sign.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I got a few of them. I actually just ordered those Critical Role dice bags because I was like, well, those are pretty nice.
Yes. Okay. Today. What's your speed again? And you write this down.
30.
30. Les, you're 20. You're 25. We're going with 25, correct?
Yep.
Andy, your speed is 30 as well.
Yep, 30 for walking.
Okay. Rooster, your speed is 30. Albert, stop.
That be true.
Okay.
That's the Roma.
So, Andy and Les, you're kind of close to Canade, but you're not quite cut up to them yet. Andy, you told me that you weren't quite running yet.
Not quite. I'd say it's like it's basically the equivalent of a fast walk. Probably the equivalent of a jog.
A mildly concerned jog.
Yeah.
She's had to pull me out of a beehive once or twice.
So Andy, you're closer to Canade. Canade more than Leskis because you're doing more of a a jog.
Of a jog, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't quite see what's quite happening, but you're getting close to there.
Can I see them grappling or attempting to grapple?
You definitely can't see them grappling because I'm invisible.
Because invisible, right?
Yeah.
And
right.
I barely even I tried to grab his shirt, he pulled free, and that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see like the outline of Rooster beelining towards like this area, and then just stop and try to hide.
You might feel a faint trail of heat from Kine's passage.
Yeah.
Okay. Andy is going to, having seen Rooster hide, is going to attempt stealth as well.
Okay. Roll me stealth. Let's do this.
That's a 12.
So that's a 12. So you make noise.
Okay.
You do hear a voice say, if you hear that, I apologize. People are at my house. You hear a voice shout, "What's that?" But you're not sure if they found your location yet.
Okay. Hearing that Andy is going to crouch lower and stop moving in the hopes that they'll go, oh, it was just a rabbit or something.
Kine is just floating invisibly.
So you rolled a 12, right?
A 12, yeah.
You see a big, dusty hat, and it's coming towards your direction.
I put my hand on my longsword.
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
No problemo.
Right.
So that's I rolled a natural 1 for that, so my initiative is 3.
Perfect!
I rolled a 12, so my initiative is 16.
So 3, 16, okay.
I rolled a 3, so that would be a 6, right? Because you add the dex for initiative?
Yes, you add your dexterity for initiative.
Yes. Okay.
16.
There it is.
A is 3.
Alright, so I get to. Oh, I wish I would have just rolled initiative. Instead, it just rolled a d20. Let me see if I can.
On D&D Beyond, there's a initiative +3, or next to your armor class. If you click that, it should do the roll.
Okay, I'll look next to armor class. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, it's actually a worse roll than I rolled, but now I know. 13. Cool.
Okay, so Kane, you go first. You see Rooster hide, and then you see Andy hide. What do you do? What are you planning to do? What are you doing?
Um, Well, I see Captain Hook, right?
Yes, by this point you see Captain Hook. And
You recognize?
let me explain Captain Hook for a sec.
Yeah.
Captain Hook does not look human. He looks skeletal. He looks like the Caribbean movie where
Mhm.
the curse and there's a a pile of zombie pirates.
Hell yeah.
That's what Captain Hook looks like. But
He looks like a pirate from the Caribbean.
he looks like those zombie pirates.
Yeah, from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about how far away is he by this point from
he
Rooster and I?
he's going towards Andy.
Okay, but like how far from me? Because I'm kind of near Rooster.
You're near. So
I would just clarify what I have in my head, if that's what everyone else agrees, just to make it easy. I would
Mhm.
think that Hook and Smee are in front of Rooster. Kine is behind me, probably about a few feet, and then
yeah,
Andy would be behind Kine, and then um, Lesk would be behind Andy. So kind of like
Probably,
in a straight line like that, right?
probably.
yeah,
Well, probably Andy and Lisk would be further away from us because they
Right.
got started slower.
yes,
Right.
But yeah, that was approximately my thinking.
Okay.
yes.
Sorry, I'm just trying to help.
I know.
Mhm.
I'm doing it. I'm imagining it in my head
Yeah.
because I'm like that. But yes. She's not too far. They're not too far. So what are you planning to do?
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I am going to um fly to a position where I am about 10 feet above Captain Hook. Um, and then I am going to draw my Fernian Ash wand, and I'm going to make a third level Scorching Ray spell at him.
Okay.
Mm.
Um, as I am invisible, I get advantage on the spell attacks. So, um, let's find out here. That is 23 on the first one.
That hits.
Nat 20 on the second one.
That
Ooh.
definitely hits.
Nice.
15 on the third one.
Not quite.
And 25 on the fourth one.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so 3 hits, one of which is a critical. I
Yeah.
will now roll for damage. I am going to expend 1 sorcery point to re-roll 2 dice of damage. All right, give me a second to total it up here. Let's see here. 12, 16, 20, 33. That's 34 fire damage on Captain Hook. And
Nice.
then,
34.
yes, 34. And additionally, both he and his first mate
Smee. Yeah.
take an additional 3 fire damage as the potency of my magic kind of bursts out of me in a flare.
Okay. Okay. Let me do my lap here.
So yeah, you guys watch this little fairy kind of suddenly appear in a burst of fire and just shooting a big
You said
orange.
35, correct?
34. It was 34.
34.
And then an additional 3 for both him and Smee.
-3. So that really took a number on him. Force me. Let me do the math for me.
Well, Smee only
How
took
much is it for me?
only 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Captain Hook took quite a bit. Smee is still standing. Captain Hook is still standing. But he did took a very good hit from you.
Yeah. So Kine obviously appears when this happens, and
Yes.
when he does so, he salutes and says, "Ahoy there, Captain!" And that's the end of his turn.
Next. Okay, I'm going down. I'm okay. For some reason, why am I getting confused? I know I'm not supposed to get confused. Knave, Andy, oh, it's because I didn't get the gnomes initiative.
13 initiative for Les.
So you go next.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I want to try out my Iron Man armor. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's infiltrator armor, and it says lightning launcher.
Okay.
So it's at +6. So I'll just roll a d20 and add 6 to the result. There we go.
Two hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, I see how I do it. And then I go like that. Okay, I accidentally pressed it twice, so I'll just do it once this time. Okay, so I finally ended up rolling a 7 + 6 is 13.
Nope.
Oh, well, still look cool, I bet.
You put on your armor.
Next
And what is it? A lightning bolt or something?
Oh, I think it probably actually looked like a repulsor ray coming out.
No, it's
but
lightning.
More like lightning. Yeah.
No, so you Palpatined him a little bit, but the lightning missed.
Yeah, but was I actually aiming at Hook?
Kine does a little
Plans within plans.
the air, and he's like, "Oi, watch this."
Was I actually just checking if it works on you? Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I resist fire damage, but not lightning damage.
And you're just giving me your secrets.
I don't need to worry. As you just saw me deal like a total of some 40 damage in one turn.
Yeah, and me with my 1d6 + 3. I'm gonna have to plan.
Okay. That's it. You don't have bonus action or anything like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that last thing?
Do you have any bonus? Yes.
Well, no. I'm good. And because we're starting at level 6, it's going to take me a little while to get you really used to the character. So I'm good.
Okay. So 16, 13, Rooster, you're
Yep.
up.
All right. So let me see here real quick. Is I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on Smee.
Okay. Roll.
Yeah, there you go. He has to roll against his intelligence to make a save in order to move.
Okay.
It's
Um,
a saving throw, yeah.
yes, a creature of your choice that you see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if this spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. So yeah, I'm
What?
gonna make Smee laugh hysterically that his boss got fried.
Okay. What? What is the DC for that? What's your DC?
It says here. I'll link it to you. I don't think it's a Wisdom 14 save, is what it says. Here's the thing in chat.
Okay. If that's so, he fails.
Okay.
Um, he fails, and he just starts laughing and laughing so much that he starts crying. And
Realizing his boss is gonna kill him for laughing at him.
oh yeah, definitely. Um, while that's happening, um, let me look at initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you're Rooster, it's Captain Hook's turn.
Yes.
So Captain Hook goes to the nearest person, which is he was going towards Andy, and he's gonna keep going towards Andy for the moment.
I think that now Rooster has revealed himself. He would be the closest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But I still think he's kind of like confused. He's like, why? But at that point, now that you pointed that out, he's going towards Rooster. He's gonna spend a couple bit of his movement to go towards Rooster
Mm-hmm.
and grab his sword and attempt to hit Rooster with the sword.
Okay.
Let me roll.
Okay. Rooster has uncanny dodge, so if he does hit me, I can use my reaction to have the attack's damage against me.
I'm guessing a 6 doesn't hit you.
No. My AC
So,
is 15.
yeah, it doesn't hit. Um, he kind of just stands there angry, and as he's close to you, you notice something.
What's that?
Something glowing in his chest.
Ooh. Okay. When it's my turn again, I'm gonna try to pickpocket that.
Uh, okay, okay. So, Andy, it's your turn.
All right. Who's closer to me right now, Shmi or Hook?
I would say Hook moved away a bit from you. So I would say me is a little bit closer to you.
And he's lying prone? Or
He's lying prone right now, laughing. because of Rooster right now.
Yep.
I smell advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Andy is gonna go ahead and he's actually going to use his net and throw the net over Shmi to capture him while he's down.
Okay.
Or to try and capture him.
Does he need to save for that? What's the save?
Not a save. I don't think, at least.
Would it be that you would?
That's a 25 to hit.
Oh, definitely hits.
Yeah. Shmi now has is now trapped in a net.
Okay.
So he is effectively captured.
So as you trap into the net, we're gonna close it down here because it's already 9.
Okay.
And then you go to sleep. But yeah, we stopped it there where you throw the net at him. So you catches me! Yay!
Yay!
I have like so many plans for Captain Hook right now.
Good. Make me suffer.
We have your heterosexual life partner trapped. What are you going to do about it?
We know they were fighting.
All right. I really appreciate you doing this, Geeky, and taking over for me for a little bit. I'm going to be working on getting the campaigns back and up and running here in about a week or two. I just want to run some tests on all the new software updates and try to get some other stuff going. And then I should be starting to pick back up and getting stuff scheduled for broadcasting and everything. So I really appreciate everyone sticking around and doing this stream. And again, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm always open to them. So thank you.